I did not see your TV, Tremaine. There we go. This type B sucks. So, okay. I know I'm not saved. So we push start here. So Ness can actually get the second helicopter quickly, and I really want to know how to do that. Normally you can only shoot it if you shoot the second one if you jump at the peak of the subs. That's not gonna do it. So you go on the screen when it's at the bottom, then you wait for it to get to the top, and you shoot this one. And you're off the screen around 42 seconds. Okay. Quick slide, big slide, don't jump all the way. Hurry for that health. Hop, hop. Let that guy dive off the screen that way. Don't get hit by that. Ugh. That hit sucks. Start charging. Slide, let go of control pad, hit control pad just as you land. Keep holding it and jump. Half charge. Yes, they drop life now and again. Ugh, bad jump. Holy crap, I got it. It'd be a damn shame if I actually like do really well and I'm not paying attention. I'm not timing it. I'm gonna have to learn that one day, and I'm really not looking forward to it. So my timing mechanism here, just start holding it when you go into the room. The full charge shows up. Shoot it. As soon as your fist comes back, jump. The steam will be gone by the time you get there. I like actually. I'm getting better at remembering to use a half charge on that guy to not lag the game with more charge. Yeah, I'm supposed to start charging in the middle of the slide there. If you shoot that guy at a certain point, the timing is wait for the fist to come back, and then jump once, like a full jump, and when you land, jump again, and you're good to go. Neptune fight's not hard. Oh my god, it's not hard, but apparently I suck at it today. The one frame jump is just that thing you have to kind of go for, and if you get it, you get it. In the water, it's like slide under the spikes, start holding the B button to charge there. No, Conster, I did not forget to stop the timer. Start the timer. You slide under those spikes, and then when as you're doing that, you start holding B, and then you get a half charge, you shoot the first swimmy guy in that section with it. Not really sure what else to say about that. Neptune stage is weird. I think I covered all the points in there. It's kind of weird. I want to go for this again. I think Ness fires twice. Jumping here just serves to speed this fight up. Yeah, I didn't quite get it. It's a little slower there. Maybe not though, because I got into that room faster. The first slide, I basically just kind of go with a quick rhythm. You could actually slide off this ledge and you'll make it. Let's see if I can get back up there. Yeah. So this. That's all just to not break that pipe, get a charge, and still get that bomb guy to dive down left. That gets him off the screen so there's no lag. The PM for the Mega Man 4 task. So yeah, you guys know this part. Shoot twice, damage boost. So again, slide, jump, slide, let go of right, hit right, and then just hold it as you go over that. So it's like slide and don't hold right. Then like halfway through the air, you start holding right again and hold that through the jump. Like jump as soon as you hit the ground. It's kind of weird. I like to do this that way just to make sure I kill that guy. Get through this room, start holding B as you go through the screen transition. By the time you get there, you'll have your half charge to kill that guy. Not much to say about the pipe jump outside of press B twice and hope you... Okay, whatever. Press A twice. I'm using a Super Nintendo controller, so it's B for me. Nothing to do here. Alright, start holding B here. This way you're not lagging the game with the charge. As soon as it comes back, jump. Yay, it's that screen. Alright, so this is what I was talking about here. Hold it. And now you don't have anything flying on the screen that long. So there, you start holding the charge. You get him right away. Tremaine's gonna go for the steam skip, and we're all gonna hate him for it. You should be able to kill Neptune without taking a hit, because you might have to. Yeah, you can, going into the water, you mean, Tremaine? Yeah, you can go right up against that wall. I'm too chicken to do that. Slide, jump, slide. Neptune, I guess Tremaine will be the one who finally actually times it to figure out which strat is faster as far as going through this stage goes. I could probably do that a little faster, but whatever. This is where I go up against the wall just to get through. It's this next screen that I think really sells Neptune as the faster weapon. You have to work a stutter step in at one point. Let's see if I can do this now, because like my rhythm's now off. So yeah, you have to kind of pause for a second before you make the jump and take the shot. You can't go back to do it again. I like to just go for it in this room. Yeah, slide under those two spikes that way, that works. I damage boost off this next guy. Switch to Buster around here. I think it's going to take a few cycles through this room anyway. And if you start from back here, it's not any slower since you're not going to get past this guy. So this next part, I start using the Buster again, and Ness is using Neptune. So this, I think, this might be the interesting part for what to do it. I think I timed it when Ness stops using Neptune for that last jump. If you did it from when I started using Neptune to when he stops using Neptune without switching back, it takes 13 shots of Neptune and you have 10. So it's possible, it's easily possible you get the weapon drops to actually pull it off. I think my count of 13 doesn't count this room, so I would just not be killing anybody in it. What I think about those transitions is always make a jump. It does feel smoother than Mega Man running through. So I'm holding the B button again to go up here. Shoot. No big deal. So this next screen, it's 3 shots with salt water to take out the guy. If you're walking with the Buster, you want to slide off the ledge and immediately let go of the B button for Buster while you're sliding, so you immediately shoot when you're out of it. And you basically have to, I don't know what your window is, but as soon as possible, as soon as you hear the little click, even before that, hit the B button to fire a Buster shot at him, start charging, and hit him with the half charge just before he becomes invincible. Tango for life. So, off. And there you go. So, again, the timing of this stage, the longer you're in it, the more the conveyors just switch direction. So again, what Nesson does here, he kills that guy, he has the fast slide coming through, he shoots Neptune into the wall, and the saltwater's bounce will hit this falling block. When I've done that, the conveyors basically have to be facing right for that to work. If they're facing left, you will probably screw it up. And they'll be facing left if you didn't kill that first guy before he catches the block. So keep that in mind if you're going for that strat. Yeah, as long as you know you have a consistent strat to kill that guy in one cycle, do it. Oddly enough, the time it takes to charge the Buster to a full charge is less than crossing this screen. So I usually come onto the screen without a charge at all. This next screen, just let go as soon as you enter and slide under him, and it works. I love that that works. It makes that room so easy. This guy is kind of... Wow, that doesn't happen. And this. That was a luck. Sometimes I get that, sometimes I don't. The thing is, you can't... I guess until Tremaine starts nailing it consistently and we all have to do it, I just stop here so that I can get the 3 shots in on him if I have to. So... let's do this. So, I believe the fastest strat is to do 4 full charges, 2 half charges, and then a full charge to finish the job. Basically, you want to get as many fast cycles as you can, but you also want to do damage to reduce the total number of cycles. My way for getting it is to slide up and start holding it and then hit him. Ness's way is to shoot over his head. Except he does it better. So that was some amount of time. I'm gonna watch the Twitch delay while I let Neptune kill me. It's like 46 seconds. I should watch the task again. The task does it the way I just did it, effectively. So, so that was 46 seconds. I think this will take 48. So here's the same fight with all full charges. Actually, I think all full charges is outright slower. I'm doing this wrong. Let's just do it anyway at this point. I'm going to kill myself at the end of this. I should start getting hit now. Wow, is that like the same amount of time? That's just funny. So the other theory is you always do 2 points of damage. So he always does this pattern. With the exception being the last hit, because when he has 3 points of damage, when he has 3 hit points left, there's no reason to not just kill him with the full charge. So that's the sad thing. It's pretty much all the same amount of time no matter how you slice it, I guess. We're talking frames. I've never actually sat here with W-split and timed it, so it might be interesting to do that later. We could highlight those fights and then put them up. But they were all basically in that 45 to 50 second range, so it's not that big of a difference, I guess. The SDA run uses Neptune saying, I have no idea why this works. And then the TAS is the one that actually said, depends on how many hit points he has left. Doesn't matter what weapon you're using. Okay. New, I saw your run and I was listening to you say how excited you were to take no damage in Mars's stage. And I was just thinking to myself, okay, what does he know that I don't? There were some things in here I actually did like what you did, and I have to remember what they were so I can do them myself later. You have to like hold against this wall so he doesn't shoot the missile, and then yes, you jump over him at the last second. I think you skipped this guy up ahead, whereas I still come up here and kill him. Oh, that's right. You... Oh my god, you rode that most of the way up and slid off of it, didn't you? And I really liked that, and I said, damn, I need to start doing that, because that looks awesome. This guy... Just make sure you don't walk too far to the left so you don't get hit by him. You slid past this guy? Okay, I screwed up what I wanted to talk about. So normally you have to fire another shot when you kill that guy. I think the only trick about going up that ladder is you dodge the lag from those bombs. That's just slide like crazy and make it. You're probably doing it the faster way, New. So this guy's his second shot is your cue to jump up, unleash the full charge. You know how to do this already. 1, 2, 3. Quick kill on that guy. So this part of the music here, da 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 da. After it loops around, you should be past these spikes by the time it gets to the beginning of that. After this transition, start holding right. I'm doing this right too. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Here's where we differ a little bit. I take damage. The bad thing about taking damage, of course, is now I get frozen whenever the mercury shots come back to me, but oh well. This guy, I don't want to deal with this guy. I'm just going to go. I think it's faster to not kill this guy, but I like having the extra life. Same thing here. This screen is just a miserable pile of lag, but it's faster to just go through it. You could probably weapon switch here. I might have to look how long it took you to kill this guy. That second shot is basically why I'm nervous about this. Dude, you're not bad. So this guy, usually if I go right up to him with Mercury, I'll shoot his shot out of the air instead of hitting him, which is why I kind of double back and shoot one shot, then go back to the left to hit him more. But either way, 4 shots of Mercury, and then that. Hit him with that last so that on this screen I have a full charge ready to go. that's kind of a... I'm working on trying to shoot twice to get that top one with an extra lemon so I don't have to worry about him as much. Then I try to remember stop charging. We gotta switch to Neptune anyway. We used to do the quick check to see if we needed that. This guy, go like halfway off the platform like you do for all the Jupiter jumps, so you can try and bounce off him to the right instead of the left. And, well, yeah. Nobody's bad in Mr. Legend Stream. It's right. Yeah, I'm not going to say it. Just everybody's bad. Everybody's good. Nobody is bad. So, it's actually faster to not get the lag of Neptune's shot bouncing around. So you don't want the double hit, as cool as it is. You want the double hit in the refight. So you want to try and get a quick step in before you... If you're going to die, just shoot it faster and get in the air faster. But yeah, just remember, if you're watching this at some point in the future and you don't know how this fight works already, if you hold right, the arc on Neptune's saltwater is further right. I don't know how it works. Tremaine. Tasman. Oh, man. I mean, I kind of have to plan the boss fights to end in the middle. It's just at some point, the way they're moving around, it's just like, I'm just gonna kill him. I try to get in the middle, but yeah, I'm not at the point where it's perfection because I'm the only one who's driven the game this far down. And I have a feeling when, Tremaine, you come out with your 4450 in this game, I'm just gonna say, screw it. I'm pretty good with my 45-55, and then 10 people will beat it. So technically, you can do the slide under both of these guys. And every one you miss lags the game a lot. Tremaine's going to slide under both of them. I shoot the first one, slide into the second one, although I'm shooting them both more and more. Ness, I think, shoots both of them. As long as you don't get hit as much, it's not that bad. Actually, one thing about sliding under this one, if you slide under him and jump into him, okay, just go, you're invincible. If you land in the bottom right and you didn't get hit, like you slid off the ledge entirely, you won't be able to beat the bubble up to the ladder. My guess is it's faster to just jump into him, take the damage, and then climb the ladder if you're screwed. Otherwise, you can do a short hop up to the left under him when he jumps, and then jump up the ladder, and you'll be okay. D-boost a second. Ugh, I gotta figure out what I want to do here. So yeah, this room, you guys know this room, walk off it. Tremaine knows this. New didn't do this. This is what I came up with while I was waiting for my car to get its inspection. 1, 2. 1. 1, 2 for the bubble. 1, 2. And that waterfall hasn't fallen down again yet. Ooh. You can't really go right away because you'll inevitably get something that will freeze you at the ledge and then you'll miss the jump, and that's bad. So, I got lucky actually there. So I'm missing, okay, yeah. So that's the 1 for the cow, 1 for the bubble, 2 for that crab, 3 for some of the other crabs. So that's how much Mars you should have. Sup, Crack Attack? Damage boost, abuse iframes. I know what you mean. Full charge, half charge. Full charge, half charge. Slide off the ledge, climb as far as you can. I don't know why that works. So, this guy, I like to shoot once, shoot twice. That actually doesn't work if for some reason you have the game over pity upgrade because your buster bullets fly too fast. The other way to do it is as soon as you come out of there, unleash the charge shot. Don't charge, climb up here. Start charging on this screen. Fall, blast, half, 1. And with the 1, jump up here. Dude, what? Yeah, Tremaine, figuring out when you can start climbing the ladder again is a thing. I think one day we just like accidentally found out, oh, you can stay on the ladder. Sweet. So yeah, that's full charge coming down. Half jump right away and shoot, and then you can just go right through. Charge again on the way down here, so that here... Hey, you're done. And don't hold right, you'll go into the spikes, and that's bad. The TAS can do this. The TAS can like jump on the corner of that ledge with the crab and make it. I still like jumping over that guy. Killing him's probably not that bad though. Here, hold right. 1, 2. I hate this room, but that's actually a fairly consistent way of doing it. I think it's actually possible to make that middle pillar there before the first one comes down. I like to jump through this last one just to get that shot up there at the thing. This jump is the worst. I screwed this up because you're supposed to come through that with a moderate charge so you can kill that crab quickly. Tremaine, we discuss all strats. If we only discussed pro strats, we would never improve pro strats. But yeah, beating the waterfall is the way to go, because if you can anytime you can beat a cycle, you should probably do it. Again, full, half. I'm kind of playing with when I want to kill this guy. That's the new way I'm thinking of. Another way. That's probably faster than trying to do that. So if you come over here, he's gonna jump, so you want to try and get him before you get, without getting hit, come back and then make the jump, which is annoying. I think that's probably as fast as any other method. The Venus fight is dumb. You guys probably know how it works. He jumps when you shoot. So you have to kind of plant your missiles where he'll hit them. That was dumb. It was a really good Venus fight, actually, but the Venus fight is dumb. With any one of these bosses, here or in the teleporter room, just remember your best backup weapon is to fire half charges. If he's out of range because he jumps to the top of the screen, that's when you go to the full charge. Bum, bum. Stage select. Let's go through the cutscene here. I know you were playing the Japanese part of the game, but I'll say it again. It's like 28 seconds at the end of the game in text mashing to play Japanese versus English. I'm getting distracted because I just realized the second C in Capcom has a blue filling, which is kind of weird that the first one doesn't. Yeah, the TAS is like screwy. I should look at what the TAS does there. I haven't watched the tests probably since March. So, you guys know this. Wait for your weapon energy to fill up. Doesn't matter which way you go, you're pressing a direction 4 times, and you have Mars. This does not do anything except make you take damage because you screw up. So I'm on kind of the middle, one of those small blocks right now. Oh, it's frame perfect. Of course it's frame perfect. God damn it. So you stand in the middle of one of these things. I think it's the 4th one on the screen from either direction. Either one's the middle. Wait for the rock monster's 4th step, and then start kind of doing the jump and shoot things. The task does it in 1 cycle, and it does it because it can plant a missile in the air and then still plant a missile in the rock monster's eye in 1 jump. Yes, I still call it the rock monster from when I was a kid, and I didn't know it was called the Yellow Devil. Sorry. The trick is it has to do that so that the 2nd missile will still hit it without its iframes being active, which is actually really hard, and it has to do it twice to kill it in 1 cycle. Yeah, I know, Tremaine. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it. And I'm not gonna get it, and then I'm gonna show New the backup strat because his PV, it's solid. It's got the right idea everywhere. But this was 1 point where it lost 20 seconds it didn't need to lose, and I kind of cringed. 2, 3, 4. All right. So I screwed that up. That's what often happens when you try and get it. I've gotten him down to 1 hit point and thus hit him 6 times twice. The 1 cycle's a pain. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, oh no, you got hit. What do you do now? His eye's about to close. The buster shots get there really fast. That's how you beat the eye closing. Godster, sit with the all caps rock monster. It's 55-24 with 2 bad deaths and a few other spots where it probably loses time it doesn't need to. But I mean, at the same time, you take out those bad deaths, you take out the 20 seconds here against the rock monster that you lost, that's a 51-minute run. It's not bad. Oh, and you lost a minute here. That was hilarious. I mean that, like, lovingly. That was hilarious. I didn't go over it. So, here's the thing. You hit A because you want to buy it, and this text goes by slowly. I'm going to push up. Oh, it advanced the text. So now I'm going to just mash the control pad a lot. And it goes by so fast, and you're stuck here. Oh, I'm going to push A. So I'm going to mash the control pad some more. Oh, there's... Okay, press B. Now I can mash A. And that's how you get through Dr. Light's lab in Japanese. What's up, X-Dragon? Yeah, it was hilarious. So, I mean, look. That's just, like, dumb menuing. You learn the game, you'll get the menuing. You don't die in the bad, stupid places, you're fine. The fact that you're already getting a 55 is really good. It took me a long time to cut an hour, or at least, or it didn't take me that long, but I felt like it was a real accomplishment when I finally did it. I was like, oh my god, I cut an hour. This is amazing. And then Joka's leaderboard was a thing I found out about. And I was like, oh my god, someone has a 54? Actually, the 54 got posted after I posted my 59. Ow. This screen, slide, shoot this guy. Let me see what the chat's saying. Oh, yeah. He kept asking that because he didn't have enough P-chips. Yep. 2 weapon tanks is safety strats. I think I just got... No, I only got the 1. I should have gotten the second one. Yeah, charge here. You want to do that because you might miss him, and then you have to, like... Then you're stuck over here waiting for him, and you gotta try and jump over him, and it's not pretty. I think you did this guy right. If it's a big weapon drop, I will go back and refill Mars at any point during the stage. I think you were doing this stage pretty much perfectly. Ugh. Those jumps are annoying, and one thing about shooting the first one of those guys that gets me a lot in that previous room with the falling platforms and the spikes, if he drops, or the lag will slow you down sometimes, and then the game eats your input and you miss the jump entirely, or you jump too high because you're trying to compensate for that. Then he'll drop weapon energy and that will screw you up, but you just have to slide off it anyway. Just remember that part. You did this in one jump. Yeah. And I still can't do that. That pisses me off. Jump right away so you don't trigger them falling. Yeah, X-Dragon is tutorial mode. You did this part right. Jump, holding right, shoot. Short hop, slide. Wait, go. So the one thing here, this switch to Mercury has nothing to do with speed. If you have full life like you did, don't switch to Mercury. Or, I mean, you can. This is a damage boost designed pretty much just to keep your life full. So you can switch to Mercury and you can keep it there because it's convenient, but it's also good to not have to worry about that. Like, switching to Mercury is entirely so that with, like, you got down to the last guy in this level and had no life left. Oh, when you got to Pluto, and it was bad. So really, that switch to Mercury is entirely to get life back. I think jumping there makes it so it breaks against the ceiling, which makes it break up a little faster. Proto Man. I like getting the super capsule. Next best that you can get is weapon energy for Mercury. Oh, for Neptune's weapon. Damage boost that guy, if you can. No, we're going here. So I've gotten the rhythm a couple of times to save like the 5 seconds and get him down to 1 hit point before he even hits the ceiling. More often than not, though, I'm here. I had it for like a week. I could get him down to 1 hit point right away. And if you get him down to 1 hit point when he's in the corner, rush coil. Buster him. It saves like 8 seconds or something each fight. The one thing to remember also about him in the teleporter room, as soon as he's dead, switch off of Mercury to get rid of the floating life things that are lagging the game. In fact, if you're going from top left around the bottom to the top right, and your next fight is Uranus, don't even wait for him to be dead. Switch to Pluto for the last hit and buster him, and then you've already made your weapon switch and you've gotten rid of the lag. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna highlight this whole thing. And I think the last time I talked through the game like this, I broke it up stage by stage and posted it to YouTube. It's still there. I'd love to know, Jermaine. So, this is my bad stage. One moment. It's alright, Votiga. It'll still be here. So, I think we've seen how I do this level my way. I'm going to try and do this the real speed way. You need to slide to get Oh, you need to slide in the beginning to actually get enough. You need to slide fast enough to outrun the magnet guy. Otherwise, the magnet guy bounces off the wall, comes back, and that lags the game, and now you're losing time. You need to have the Pluto charge ready as soon as you make that quick hop up the ledge so you can get through the Jupiter Joe, for lack of a better term. And then you're doing the sliding thing, you're doing the break dash thing to not take damage, and so forth. Ugh. It knows the background because it's a Super Game Boy game and it's a special thing. Mega Man 5 special. So, the thing is, I don't know what to do with this guy. I think it just kind of lets him do that. You have to jump from the edge of that platform so you can make the jump up to the top step here. Otherwise, you have to make another jump, and in the low gravity, you know, your short jump is probably going to look like that, and that's really slow, and that's dumb. So, that's the first screen fast, except I went slowly. You come onto this screen. You want to do that half charge thing and do that. This screen, slide. That makes him shoot instead of dive. And this thing. So, I want to go back to the last screen before I went through that guy. You saw when I shot the bullet. Go back and watch it. When I shot the bullet, that's about the time to start charging to get... I don't know how many steps I took, but the rhythm is there for me. There's 3 levels of charge on Pluto, even though the game only really shows you 2. One is like right away and you get like a half step. One is a little bit longer and you get more than a half step, and they both take half a point of weapon energy. There's the full charge that goes a lot further and takes 2 points of weapon energy. Shoutouts to PJ for telling me that. I did not see Mega Man 1 hard mode, Tremaine. Tutorials put you to sleep. This guy takes way too much, so I should note too there, I used Pluto going right into the room to ensure I didn't get hit. The fastest way to do it is to actually jump onto the corner of that middle pyramid platform and then do it. And it's a little faster because you dash across that platform while killing the guy. There's your safety health. So the real way to do there is to not slide off the ledge like I just did, but to jump at the last minute, and you can make it over this pit of shame. And somehow they do it so that they don't get hit by the next guy. I think it has to do with the Pluto. There's a glitch where if you're not hitting the control pad at all, Pluto will keep you invincible. So I have a feeling it's that. If you don't make it, this is my strat. Switch to Neptune. Try and shoot him before he shoots. And it's good. This jump fucking sucks. You have to kind of be standing halfway off the ledge before you make it if you want to do it from walking. That's why I've started doing it from sliding to get a little extra distance on it before I go. Neptune is precious, but this shot is too easy. If that's weapon energy, get it. So here's a note on this room. You want to go right away. Like, don't. And you have to slide. So, one thing you might be tempted to do in this room is like stop and kill that guy down there. This is kind of funny now. Before you do the Pluto dash so that you don't get a drop from him and stop moving. If you do that, when you make the jump up here, even though you've done your Pluto dash, your invincibility, your slide across here, and you're jumping up here awesomely, your invincibility wears off and the guy on the ceiling's still there and he will shoot you mid-jump. He probably damage boosts you up to this platform, but that's risky. So don't do it. Safety strat is use Venus as soon as you enter that room and watch the bubble go take him out. So I think it's possible to get through that guy with one Pluto. This is a room where I should kill the guy to make sure I avoid the drops. Half charge, that was a little close. Half charge. Half charge. Oh god. So again, with the, depending on how far you go. So let's do this so it's part of it. I'm gonna center Mega Man so like the edge of his foot is there. So that's a really fast one, you move like one tile. Holding it a little longer, it didn't charge much more, he went 3 tiles instead. And those should have both used a half point of weapon energy. And that used 2. So just, you know, keep that in mind. I'm not sure about sliding Pluto. Jupiter, I like to slide in. And try and get him twice, and try and be on his left side. How? You can do him before that second laser comes down. But the key to getting him... I think you can only hit him with 5 bubbles between lasers. So you have to hit him with 2, because it takes 7 to kill him, before the before the first one comes out. And the only way to approach him fast enough to do that is to slide across the room. You can do that both in this fight and in the refight. Just slide in there, jump up, and nail him. So, like break dash, like you saw there, if you hold it for just... I think PJ said it's like 0 to 30 frames, you're not charging at all. 30 to 60 frames, you get the first one. 60 to 90, you get the second one. And then anything above that, you get the full charge. I am not positive about that. So you kind of have to... I just have a feel for it right now. So the big thing about it is what will get you, if you don't know to expect that, is near the end of Jupiter stage, or really any point in the stage where you need to make a quick dash and then jump to make use of your iframes. If you're expecting that middle dash, which I usually am, and then you get the short dash, your jump timing is going to be off, and that's when you jump into pits. So here's Saturn. I should actually go back and show like my safe strat for Jupiter stage, but it's out there in all the PBs. You can go find it. Go left. If you're... Actually, I want to do this again. So you come down. You land here. Slide once. I'm still doing this wrong. But basically, I like to shoot that first charge right away. It just gets him. He comes back. You might have to stop, but then you hit him with the buster. You can use Jupiter to make that section easier, because all those guys will die in one hit to Jupiter. But remember, we're trying to preserve some Jupiter here. Just hold left against that wall. You will make this. You'll say, "Oh my god!" But you made it. This next room, there's a guy. Shoot, jump, finish him. Like, because if you don't do that and you just come off, you're gonna have to stop to shoot him anyway. So I feel like that's the way to do it. Even if I never remember to do that, just ignore this guy. Don't get hit by him. So once he dies, you want to try and get through there with one shot to save the ammo. It's tricky though, so don't be afraid if you need 2 shots. The hard part about it is not getting hit by the explosion. So now we get to this part. So this is the midway point. So let's show something here. Those guys are flying, right? So you'd think, let's use Venus. Here's why you don't use Venus. That's bad. That's dumb. You can hit them, but the bubbles lag the game, the explosions lag the game. It's not pretty. You have to have really good timing to do it, too. All right, see you, New. I'm just gonna keep this talk going though. Here's Jupiter. No waiting at all. You just hit him with this beam of death. This jump, I swear, there's gotta be a better way to do it, but whatever. So Jupiter's great for this. Eddie loves to give me weapon energy here. I don't know why. I did not know I was gonna get it when I started talking slide jump. That's slightly faster, but you have to kind of make sure you're faster than the room to do that. Do that. You can do that. Usually I take the damage boost there to save ammo. Remember, that guy takes 2 hit points of damage. A note about this guy. If you're playing this game on 3DS, this is the point where you will probably notice Jupiter's... That guy will die slower than it just did here. 3DS, for some reason, that guy remains invincible longer. Every enemy you hit with Jupiter remains invincible longer. You'll still hit him twice with one shot, but it's harder. And that will make the boss fight a lot trickier soon, too. Here, wait a second, and then just go. Tap it, hold it, slide, tap it. This enemy. Here's one way. But now we wasted some Venus. Oh, some Neptune. Okay, that worked too. But now we have that slow lag problem, and both of those involve weapon switching. Destroy the shot and go. And no weapon switching. The TAS actually does a slide cancel, because you can slide out of the Jupiter attack and turns around to kill him and then continues on. Yeah, one tile sliding. Good job. Slide in here. Make sure you shoot a second time, because his tossing of the ring will cancel your first shot. But then you have to kind of jump backwards out of the way to not get hit by a slide. Turn around and kill him. If he jumps into the middle of the room there, slide cancel out of the shot on the right, jump, and hope you get him. If you're lucky, you'll be shooting him and he'll freeze you, but the shot will still be there and that will finish him. If you're unlucky, you're playing on 3DS and his iframes will outlast your shot. So basically that fight would not go down that way on the 3DS version. The other thing about the 3DS version, that guy on the bottom right of the screen here with like the little cannon and the jumping spike thing, you might notice that during Jupiter's weapon gets scene on 3DS, and Virtual Boy Nest noticed this, he won't die. So that's our little proof that, nope, Jupiter is supposed to kill things that fast. Uranus. Sup? So here we are doing this. Don't get those. Kill that guy. You want to be up against this wall so that guy will immediately go, and then you can come up here and recharge Jupiter. I'm gonna try and do this. Of course I do it. Wow, what's going on here? No pressure now, so I'm doing it. Okay, so this mini-boss. You want to switch to Rush Coil. Get up here. As soon as you bounce, switch to Mars. 1, 2, and... Oh my god! So you want to jump that. If you do it right, you can plant the missile in his face, and the platform doesn't have to move much. Oh! So, yep, through here. I like to switch back to Jupiter there during the slide, because there's basically, at that point, that's the time to do it. This jump is annoying, because you have to basically line up Mega Man's foot halfway off and then still hit at least the middle of Rush. Make sure you hit the bird here to kill lag. Here's Eddie, last chance for weapon energy. I need weapon energy, actually. Slide out of it, jump out of the slide, and here we go. So this room. I'm not sure if this is faster than just killing the bird. If you get screwed on that screen, just use Saturn and kill the birds. Walk left, walk left, walk left, turn right. Oh god. And you make it. One, two. That was kind of neat. I wish the second missile was planted in him though. This screen is the worst thing. Jupiter can do that. It's hard to do that with Buster. So next screen you're kind of supposed to do with Pluto. That's my little backup strat, but you know we're getting into how to deal with not having weapon energy. Uranus, quick kill. Get that full charge going. Half, half, half. The Deep Digger. So here's Terra. I finally defeated all the Star Droids. I don't know why Mega Man sounds like this now. Curse you, Mega Man! He obviously talks like Dr. Wily because he's an evil robot. Go to Uranus, mash B. Mash B. Mash B. Mash B. Make sure you're kind of halfway on the blocks and mash B. Oh! You want to try and hit him with that last one. That would have been the perfect fight otherwise. If you miss it, make sure you're in the middle of the screen, either on top of one of these two blocks if either one is still there. Otherwise, it doesn't matter. But you just don't want Mega Man jumping through potholes to get to the middle of the screen. It's kind of mash B to win, but you still have to jump. He has another attack that lags the game, and then it freezes you in place, and it really sucks. And you don't want it. I think this time has that attack happening, so it can gain. It had a red Terra split. It lost 4 seconds. I think this scene is the same amount of time in Japanese and English. You're just dealing with the Death Star appearing. Oh, but yeah, Tremaine, that weapon energy in Uranus where I slid and jumped up to that ledge a lot, that's like damn near impossible. I don't know how I did it that many times in a row. Doing that is faster than waiting for it, than going around, obviously. So these meteors always appear in the same way. A to boost. Makes an annoying little sound. Don't make the sound. You don't have to shoot to the rhythm, I just do. So I go down here, wait for that, and I come up here. As far as I know, these are RNG, it appears. And you want to just kill them as fast as possible. The one thing you want to keep in mind is that you never want to let the slow ones make it to the left edge of the screen, because it'll take them forever to come back. I couldn't show it. It's possible to kill things. So that slow one, just watch it now as it makes its turn. The fast one's all the way over here already. So yeah, that's why I want to do that. You can shoot them off the top of the screen from the bottom of the screen. So just go down up. You want to kind of line up that bolt on rush around the W. Stay up. You can switch to the bottom if you boost and get like the little notch in Mega Man's helmet lined up with where that last big star was coming across the middle of the screen. So the goal here is 5 points of damage on a cycle. You can get 6. With a third lemon there, but it's annoying. The TAS actually does a full charge and then a lemon and then another full charge, but it's like pretty damn perfect. So yeah, if you shoot too early, you just miss entirely. You want to wait for the little glowing thing there to be gone before you can shoot him. So going for 6 points of damage doesn't save you any cycles. If anything, it saves you a couple of shots on the end. And if you somehow manage to like get him with 6 all the first 3 cycles, you only need a lemon on the last cycle. As far as I can tell, the only reason to hit him for 6 damage is to try and recover. So here's this. We're out of Pluto weapon energy. I probably should have done something about this sooner. So keep in mind that this is what your weapon energy probably looks like coming in here. You need primarily Mars, Pluto, and Jupiter to proceed. You need some Neptune as well. So you need, I think, 4 Neptune shots against Punk. 2, 3, 4. So you'll have this much left for Mars, except for that one you missed on Punk. So you'll only have this much left. That's not so much fun. Mostly doing this because this is like a 20-second or 30-second delay, but it's one of the fast ways to get all your weapon energy back. Make sure you press B to continue. You might have noticed it wasn't until the jump that it actually hit. I like to wait for that to go by just so I don't get hit. Then you do this. Keep your eye open for weapon energy here, because odds are you actually need it. New killed this. Just slide through it, or use the Pluto Dash through it. Half charges are your friend. Yeah, the B-Man doesn't really hit you. You can see that in Game Boy Player a lot clearer. So that's like a full charge, then 1, 2, 3, and then lemons. So 4 half charges and then lemons. And that way you'll do that extra point of damage on the left side, and that's what you need to actually knock him out. He does not take damage in this game when he's jumping and you shoot him, unlike Mega Man 1 Game Boy. So here, normally you're not like this. If you have a decent amount of Jupiter already, put it into Mars. A decent amount is like at least a third or a half of it left. Second one, you want to do Pluto. Slide. Do that and then slide. Just slide. And look at that. Mars. Think this will hit me? Yeah? I never tried going through that before. When you get him down to 1 point, save ammo. Yay. So here, as soon as you see that bird, start charging. So here's the thing. Let's say you screwed that up. If you game over, you go back to the start of the place. If you just die, you go back to the last gate. And for whatever reason, you get to here, and oh no, I forgot to do that thing that Mr. Cab told me to do. Plan B. Otherwise, there will be so much lag on the screen, it's not even worth trying to recover. If you fall in the pit, it's a very rough rush coil jump out. I lost a minute trying to escape that once, so it's like, no, just die. Eat the death if you can. And yeah, so Tremaine, if you use a Game Boy Player, or if you go back to my older runs where I'm using a Game Boy Player, you'll see the different coloration on the end of that laser. And yeah, I've noticed that. That's part of it. But at the same time, if you shoot too early, you'll hit it and the cannon will still have that glowing orb inside of it, and you'll miss. It will bounce off of it. You need to hit pretty much the first frame that orb is gone. That's what you're timing for. And yes, you use that. You can go through the end of the laser and it's okay. So Punk, let's use Neptune. So you want to hit him right away. The task manages a double hit. I don't know how, but it's really cool. So what tends to happen to me a lot is I hit him while he's still invincible, and that wastes a shot. And again, Neptune weapon energy is priceless. Jump down this one. Hey, you made it. And just wiggle. Switch to Pluto for the Buster. If you have oodles of Pluto, you can jump through that guy, and it's cool. Just keep in mind you need to have enough Plutos to still take out Uranus. So, you probably didn't have full Mars going into Quint, the guy with the pogo stick. Mars is a better choice for Ballad, but you need to save it for Venus. And since it's so freaking laggy, get that last shot in with Pluto. There are some spikes here, but they're not on the first couple of screens, so just slide off. And make sure you come back left for the end. If you kill him with Mars, start on the top left and go around. And because the top left is Venus, he's weak to Mars. If you've finished with Pluto, just come right over here. And I think it was, I had like about 4 points of Pluto weapon energy when I finished Uranus' stage early, so make sure you have at least that coming into this room. You want more than that, though. So when you beam in, you can start charging. If you let go, he stops the charge but holds what he has, so get a half charge. And then he does that, and you can go right through those two shots, and they won't hit you. If you're dashing, you're not flashing, you will be hit there, and you will potentially lose an item, like your weapon tank. Get rid of the lag. Oh, I should mention, there's actually a faster way to beat Mercury. Rather than doing the double hits, as soon as the first one hits him, which is kind of the orb, weapon switch to cancel, and then switch back, do that again, and then the third time you hit him with it, let it hit him the second time, and it will kill him. You do have to do it quickly, though, otherwise he kind of times out on his own and crosses the room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So part of the trick there is you have to actually have... You can't have 3 things on the screen at once for your shots, and that includes the little weapon, the little life energies flying around. So there's a good chance you'll be sitting there mashing the shoot button saying, why is nothing happening? And there's 3 things on the screen. That's what just happened to me. You get him down to 1, rush coil. Except just don't screw it up. See ya, Rush. No, Pluto can shoot high or low first. So when the task always slides in, it's kind of counting on luck. You can finish Neptune off with Jupiter if you have oodles of Jupiter. So 2 things here. You can slide through that and it won't do anything. Now, we went and did the game over thing, so we have a full Jupiter weapon energy meter, and we have a decent amount of Neptune. So Jupiter is the backup weapon for Mars, and you might need that. You might not have a lot of Jupiter, though. So you kind of make a choice here to eat the second of bad walking around this room, or overworld routing as it would be, based on your Neptune and Jupiter levels. If you have full Jupiter, you don't even worry about it. You just go and fight in whatever order you're going in. The key is that you want Jupiter for Saturn. Because you saw how easy that fight was earlier. I'm going to show you how bad this fight is without Jupiter. You don't want to do this. See? Like, nothing's happening. He sucked in the arm and I couldn't even fire bullets at him. See the mega hand going at him right there? Can't do anything. You can't even shoot it over his head. So, screw that. That's why you just don't even try and fight him with the Buster. It's not worth it. Saturn is the most frustrating part of a Buster only run. So, Mars, you probably don't even have this much Neptune left. You want to try and mash right away and hope that becomes a double hit. And you might even already be out. So that's kind of annoying, but it works, it won't get hit. So realistically, you can always kill him on the left side of the room, even with Jupiter. The Buster like that getting in there and doing the half charges is kind of an emergency backup strat if you're out of Jupiter and Neptune, which can happen. In an RTA, yeah, you're done. In a race, that's your fallback plan. This is Venus. This is why you don't use Mars on Ballad. You want to have Mars. It's Mega Arm. Come on, Conster. Get that laggy missile off the screen. Slide 1, 2. Without the ice and without starting so far, that's not there. You can stand under him. So you might want to switch to get rid of the bubbles that are still floating around. I like to start this with Saturn and get that. That's plenty. Get the big one with Pluto. That's plenty. Keep Neptune on until it's full. You have 2 E-tanks. You have a full Neptune meter. You have your weapon tank. You have a decent amount of Pluto. Actually, you want a large amount of Pluto. You want a large amount of Saturn. Goodbye. It's not 8 seconds because we're mostly full, but still. So if we go by the music starting, one, two, three, four, five. And there's that fight for you. I guess that's like every 8 some odd seconds or every 7 seconds he comes down and stays. I don't know. You can watch it and look at it. I do a 7 count here in my head. It's a quick one though. From when I can start moving, I don't have a good solid thing, and I really should. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Slide. That's way too far. So I'm not going to have enough room to actually do it. So you really don't want to get caught if you can't get the cycle, because you want to be able to do it. Get as far to the right as you can. It's a good chunk of time that you lose if you don't get the 1 cycle. Getting 2 cycles, pretty common though. Just immediately go with the full charge. Get in his face. You're invincible. And that's why it's important to have Saturn full. If you shoot it too fast, he's still invincible when you use it again. And then that happens, and you have to kind of pray you have enough. So there's the accidental how to screw up the Wily skip. The Pluto part of that, by the way, doesn't do anything other than make you invincible so you can really, really get into his hitbox. It's possible to just walk up to it and not get hit by like a half step and still hit him with it. Of course, then you have to deal with the missiles. And you still get a weapon cancel anyway, so... Tremaine says, be right back, and here comes the last fight. So, everything does 1 point of damage. Let's use the one that makes us invincible. So basically, every so often, you want to just hold the B button down after you fire a shot. 1. And that makes you invincible so you don't get hit. And then you don't have to jump over him and come all the way down before you can hit him. You're supposed to shoot him there. I was talking though, so. So basically, as soon as you hit him in the jump, he'll come down. So you don't want to hit him halfway up, because then you have less time to hit him when he's on the ground. You want to get him the full height, and then hit him on the way down. And you're done. Last hit is when we've been stopping time. The TASes continue timing through this conversation because there's more inputs, I guess. And I think that adds like 40 some odd seconds onto the time. Maybe 45. So like when you see task time of 40 minutes and 3 seconds, it's a 39:30. Enjoy that. The task is sub 40. Ah. I didn't know we were calling that a quick kill. Like, I'm vaguely aware that's been deemed the quick kill, but... I'm pretty sure Mega Man's red here just because they said, wait, there's nothing to do. Make Mega Man red for Rush. I don't know. Hooray for Super Game Boy. It's funny because I just did all the things I can never do in real time. Like, I'm pretty sure if I did half of those things that I did here in an actual run, I'd save at least another 20 seconds. Which I'd immediately lose by Proto Man giving me an S-Tank and not getting one cycle. I'd rather do just Buster. Clobber Arm... So here's the thing with Clobber Arm. It's great for normal enemies for the most part. It sticks to bosses though, and then you can't get it back. So yeah, that is my fake Mega Man 5 tutorial, I guess. Just kind of casually talking through the game, because I need to keep playing this once a week to keep up. I should do a Buster only run, but... Not sure I really want to do that. A new glitch with Clobber Arm. That would be awesome. You actually have a Clobber Arm glitch. That, like, go for it, man. Excuse me. If you can get it to also let you shoot lemons with the arm clobbering, that might be interesting. I kind of hope they don't completely screw you when you're trying... That's the one thing. Nintendo's somewhat famous at this point for, your console is the only one that can ever have games, so getting the games back might be tricky. I don't really want to play Mega Man X6 right now, only because I know I'll get to the gate stages and have no idea how to kill that first boss again with Zero. Because that's the worst fight. One more pick. God damn it.